on the menu tonight, we doing some homemade hamburger helper. Now, put some oil in your pan. And please, don't be like me. I went straight in with the onions. Let your oil heat up a little bit. You want to cook your onions a little bit. And again, don't be like me. Let that pan heat up. And then I sat up there trying to let it heat up while the onions was in there. I done about burnt my onions. Child, look. But anyway, you add in whatever ground meat you want. I use ground turkey and ground beef. Gave that a little mix. Let that cook a little bit. Now you want to go on and add your garlic. You can use fresh diced garlic. You can use minced garlic. You can use garlic paste. Use whatever you have. If you don't have garlic, that's fine. I also use some chili powder. Don't ask me how much seasonings I put in there, because as you can see, I am not measuring anything. I also did some buttery garlic powder, some onion powder, and regular garlic powder. If you don't know, I love my garlic. I also did some adobo complete seasoning and some black pepper. Then I gave that a quick little mix and let everything cook up. And then here I am adding some tomato paste. And people, when you open up a can of tomato paste and you don't need all of it, please scoop it out on some wax paper and fold that wax paper over and put it in the freezer and let it freeze up. It'll save you a whole bunch of tomato paste. You want to add some beef broth. If you do not have any, that is okay. This is supposed to be a quick, easy meal of things you have on hand. So if you don't have any beef broth, you can use water, chicken broth, whatever broth you have. And I also use some heavy cream. If you do not have heavy cream, you can use milk or some cream cheese as well. And then after you do that, you add your pasta noodles, whatever pasta noodles that you would like, whatever pasta noodles you have on hand, use it, baby, use it. And then you re-season with whatever seasonings that you used previously. Cover it up, let it simmer for about 15 minutes or so. Y'all, don't be like me. That whole pot almost went tumbling on the floor. So give it a mix. Check your noodles. Make sure they're cooked to your liking. They were not cooked to my liking, so I let them simmer for another 2 minutes and I let this cheese melt. Now, I use maybe about a cup of cheese. You could use less, you could use more, depending on how you and your family like cheese. So after I mix that up, I let it simmer for another 2 minutes. Then I stirred it up. And added the remaining of my cheese that I wanted to add. And y'all, when I say this was a hit, 3 out of 4 of my children has never had hamburger helper before. Box hamburger helper, homemade hamburger helper, and they tore it up. They loved it. I hope y'all enjoy. Bye.